Welcome to Puerto Escondido in the state of Oaxaca in Mexico. We are still in Mexico. I hope you saw last week's Tasty Tuesday where I talked about the amazing food tour we did in Mexico City. And on our final day in Mexico City, we did a cooking class with Casa Jacaranda. And it was, I've taken, 100 cooking classes around the world. It was one of the best, So today I'm going to show you some of the, two of the salsas that we made at Casa Jacaranda. And I'm also going to do for next week, you got away. I'm going to do for next week some enchiladas. But first of all, this is our condo. It's a very simple kitchen. We have to use filtered water. It's a gas stove, no dishwasher, but we're making do. Wait till you see the rest of the house. Arnie's going to show you. Okay, so in this kitchen, obviously, I'm having to work with some crazy kitchen pots and pans here. So for the Roja salsa, I need to grill the tomatoes, the onion, and the garlic, which I already did. And these guys are really slippery and they're slipping all over the place. But this is going to take a little while. And so while that is happening, I keep my eye on it. And we're gonna make the Salsa Verde. So, Salsa Verde is really, really easy. There's no cooking involved like there is for the Roja. We are using tomatillo. If you don't know what a tomatillo is, it definitely looks like a green tomato, but it has this papery skin. And you need to remove the paper skin, just like that. It's a really really beautiful vegetable. It doesn't really taste like a green tomato. It has a very fresh taste. So we have our blender here, and I am actually going to cut these in half. Into our blender we are putting 6 tomatillo. Now I find personally I love the verde salsa, and we're having enchiladas tomorrow. We'll use it for that. We are having tamales Friday. We'll use it for that. Tonight we're actually having tacos. I have 6 tomatillos. That's actually pretty full. I have half of a white onion. And I'm going to actually blend that now before I add the other ingredients because it's kind of crowded. This blender is not the greatest, but we're going to make do. I have 1.5 serrano chilies. Those are kind of spicy, so if you don't like a lot of spice, you might use a little less. And then the thing that really makes it so flavorful is the cilantro. Now the cilantro I have, the recipe actually says put it in with stems and all, but these stems seem really kind of hard to me, so I guess it's personal preference, but I'm taking some of the stems off, just hopefully I don't want anything woody in my salsa verde. So I'm gonna get this started, then I'm gonna add a little more salsa. A little more cilantro. Here we go. Okay, I just threw in another handful of cilantro, and let's keep going. Oh, it's looking beautiful. It's looking very green. Now we're gonna add some salt. I'm going to put in about a teaspoon. I want Arnie to taste it. Okay, that is really good. It doesn't have too much heat. If you want a little more heat, I'd put another half of serrano in it. But for me, it's just perfect. So I'm going to toss in 2 more tomatillos. I have a whole bunch because I'm using them in the enchiladas tomorrow. But I think I could spare 2 more little ones here, which might also thicken it up a little bit. This should last a long time in the refrigerator. And we're here almost another, I think, 12 more days. Here we go. Oops, that button doesn't like me. And there is our beautiful green sauce. I want to show it to you. Come up close. Salsa Verde. Delicious, super easy, no cooking involved. I'm going to put this in a bowl, wash my blender, and come back and show you how to make the Roja. Okay, on to the Roja. Our tomatoes, so they've been on here probably 20 minutes. The onion didn't take quite as long. I dropped one of these tomatoes on the floor. And the garlic didn't take long at all. So we are going to move this to a plate. And this just gives the tomato a little bit of a almost burnt texture, flavor. And oh, by the way, tomatillos are of the nightshade family, which is exactly what tomatoes are. But they're not exactly the same, but they do come from the same family. Okay, we're not done with our little grilling here because we have 2 kinds of chilies here. We are going to cook our chilies the same way we cooked our veg, but it does not take very long. This is a guajiilo chili, so I already got the seeds out of it. And these are chipotle, and I'm just going to take the seeds out and kind of messy. Some of them have more seeds than the other ones. Take the stem off, and these are gonna go onto the same hot grill. Not very long. That's why we didn't cook them at the same time that we cooked the tomatoes, because the tomatoes take way longer. Okay. All right, so they've only been on here for maybe a minute. I can really smell it. It smells lovely. And you don't want them to burn, so now they all go here with the rest of our ingredients. There it is. And all right, our veg is all done, and we're just gonna throw it all in the blender. The tomatoes are what will create the liquid, not adding any other liquid. We've got the 2 garlic cloves here. Chiles, tomato, lovely grilled onion that smells so good. The chipotle chili, and the one I can never say, guajiilo. Neither of those chiles are very spicy, but they add a deep, rich flavor. Oh, we're gonna get them in there. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of salt. I don't wanna over salt it, so I'm gonna come back and add more if I need it. So that's about a teaspoon. And here we go. Oh, got a little in the face. There it is. Now, okay, you can go to the grocery store, you can buy this in a jar, but oh my God, it never tastes like that. This is so good. Natural, no preservatives, everything fresh, made from scratch. Why wouldn't you do this? It didn't take that much time. It's wonderful for your family and your friends. Oh my God. I'm gonna show you how to serve this with tortilla. There is our beautiful salsa verde and our beautiful salsa roja, which is still warm. These tortillas were made fresh this morning. We're having a little snack with some cerveza, and I hope you enjoyed learning how to make these two salsas. We'll see you next time.